First up, obviously I had to include Hector Bellerin. He's had a fantastic season. He's continuing to do well for Arsenal. I've upgraded him by 7 because that's what he was on the beta, I think. 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, very pacey, good defending and physical. Some people might think he'll go higher, maybe even a gold. I don't think he'll be a gold. I don't think he's been playing long enough. You could perhaps see something like a 74, but I know what EA are like, and I feel like they won't upgrade him much more than this, even if he is basically dislodging Matteo Debuchy every single week, because honestly he's been playing better than him. Next up we have Sofiane Boufal. This guy looks like, in my opinion, one of the best cams on next year's game. Now, he was a right mid last year. He was down as French. He's now going to be playing for Morocco. He announced his nationality, or whatever they call it, citizenship, that he's going to play for them this year. Obviously, he's in the French league, but he's going to be a very OP silver with 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves, as well as 87 pace, 78 dribbling, and 71 passing. I feel like he's definitely, and shooting that good actually for a silver, I feel like he's definitely going to be one of the better of the silvers next year, and especially in the French league. There's not many amazing silvers. Talking of amazing silvers, though, we do have this guy, and that's Tolisso. He got his team of seasons last year, and his card was absolutely incredible. Now, despite the fact that you couldn't score at all with him last season, it was absolutely shocking. This year his silver has had a massive boost, looking at around 71 shooting for that, 73 pace, 71 passing, 70 dribbling, 75 defending, and 79 physical. It's a shame it's just 3-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot, but if he has those stats, which it looks like he may do, he will honestly again be one of the best silvers, and him and Boufal linked together will be crazy. Next up we have Giovinco. This is a mix of beta, and actually he's had a big upgrade in head-to-head stats. Now, as you can see, his shooting's at 79, his passing's at 79, which should be higher, I think, personally. His dribbling looks really good. He looks like a really solid, well-rounded player. I think perhaps if they're upgrading his rating that much, like, I added all his stats together, and that's what the stats look like. But a big increase to the shooting will make a big difference. Let's hope perhaps his passing or physical or one of those other stats goes up. But he is really short, so you probably wouldn't expect to see that physical going up too much, but very pacey, very good shooting, and will make some interesting hybrids. Next up we have Coquelin. Obviously I was going to upgrade this guy, wasn't I? You'll probably say biased, but obviously he deserves an upgrade. That was his card at the start of FIFA, and look how much he's changed. I saw this picture, had to put it on his card, I don't know why, but 75 rated in the beta, I think he is, but obviously they're slightly older ones. I think he's 76 on head-to-head, 73 pace, 75 defending, 78 physical. Probably still won't be used that much in-game next year, but a gold finally for him is what he deserves when he's been starting for Arsenal and won us a ridiculous amount of points since last season. I mean, if Abu Diaby got a gold, Coquelin deserves one too. Next up we have Gaia, someone who had a fantastic season last year. Now, sadly for him, Jordi Alba will probably always be ahead of him in the Spanish national side, but he's a very decent left back nonetheless. He got his team of the year, or team of the season even, as I'm sure you guys all knew. But a nice gold rated card for him, 86 pace, 76 defending, 72 physical. He'll be the cheaper alternative to Jordi Alba in FIFA, and will still be a very, very decent left back indeed. And he will get some strong links with some very good players as well. So it's all about the links, and that is about it for Gaia.